Welcome to Bella's Boneyard. Tonight's art prompt is Women of the Blank Planet. Log in on Discord and participate. Tonight's show is brought to you by Fire Feathers Lightly Used Meat Box. Come inside. The meat water's fine. And of course, patrons like you through patreon.com. Come and get your own Monster Sona and be a part of the crew. And now, without any further ado, me! Hello, everybody. It's good to be back. And it's been so long. Calamity gave us $50, so they are now the fat bat of the stream. Oh, did you miss it? Here it is. Calamity donating $50 to get us starting off the stream with a good
game
feeling.
Is so fun.
Says the new game is fun. That's right. We have a new game, and I hope you all will play. Welcome to the Belfry. It is I, Mistress Bella, your resident transpiring with the monsters under your bed to do something nefarious to you while you're sleeping. Welcome to Bella's B-Movie Boneyard, where we drink the fluid, the delicious life fluid from these terrible movies to survive. And we have a stinker tonight. It's Women of the Prehistoric Planet, a 1958 movie that confused the shit out of me because there's like 3 other movies with its title. But that's okay. We started it up. We had some internet issues, so you didn't miss a thing. We're doing the super late show. And if some of you are wondering, what the fuck is this game that she's talking about? Well, we have a new community game board every month. And this board for July is sort of on the outskirts of the forest. And we are challenging our monster houses to help protect our borders here in Hollowvale. Let's take a look. Earlier today, we actually made some progress. As you can see, Dorpledew is by the acid swamp. Spittlehex is right in front of a flicker fiend. Crix and Gore on their way to help with the cat people. And Vectomortis, 1 square away from encountering the cat people. It's unfortunate, but it is a bit of a commonality. You're flicker fiends manifesting and trying to harm our delicious town. Well, you can go in there and beat the crap out of them. We've equipped you with weapons. Here, let me show you. We've equipped you with weapons. Wait, where are the weapons? I drew weapons. There's the weapons. Did Spittlehex not get weapons? All that. I guess I didn't save it. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Spittlehex, you're out of luck. These will be the representations for each monster house. We got 3 lovely monster sonas repping every monster house. And yeah, you can see yours up there if you do not. Oh wait, Spittlehex is right here. And what's this? This is a backup copy. Let's get rid of that. We actually have Spittlehex. Here you are. Here's your weapons. Crudely drawn in. Yes. Yes! Yes! And Dorpledew. Now, if you encounter one of these, we're going to roll some dice. That's right. Some crazy dice. Oh, that didn't work. Some crazy dice. So how it works is you just use your channel points. And you can move your house token by redeeming your channel points from the roll the dice section. You don't need a weapon, but hold on a second. So you move your token by redeeming channel points for the roll of dice. You can also help with a little secret special thing to help with special attacks and stuff. And that'll just pop up the special save. So yeah, And if you don't know what your house is, well, you need to go pick one over on Discord, and you can help along. Now, we do have a movie tonight. Let me explain what the movie birthed for us tonight. This is a shitty dinosaur. You'll see him. He's right over here. He spits acid. The green squares are a hazard, so please avoid them. The board's kind of empty. This is our first go with this. But let's get some rolling, because it looks like we have some roll the dice submissions coming in. And this goes in any order, well, not any order, sorry. It goes in the order that you submitted them. So yes, it is entirely possible for Vecto Mortis to just keep rolling. So yeah, let's see what we got. Akara the Lost has submitted a roll for Dorpledew. Whenever stuff gets sorted, let's do it. We're rolling a big old dice for Dorpledew. That is a 5. Nothing to wince at. Dorpledew is caught on the trail. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Which way to go? Now, they did not specify. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to send them to the Derpy Dinosaur. Because, as we know, the new rule is if you don't put a direction, it's going to go right towards the nearest Flicker Fiend. Ah, Dorpledew, you're high on your way to receiving a dinosaur acid in your mouth. Next up, Vecto Mortis gets a roll thanks to Endy Plays. Let's see how far they go. 5, okay. Now we got all the bad rolls out earlier. Now we can really just sink our teeth into this. Oh my god. And of course, we don't need 5, because we're already here. The cat people. Oh, I don't know about this, guys. This is gonna be a fight for the ages. We have Luminot with their mini cannon. We have Calamity with their battle axe. We have Rin with their mini tank. And they're going up against the cat people. The cat people do have a special ability called Whiskey Magic. So be careful. They're also resistant to all magic attacks. Now, how this is going to work is a little different. Since we don't have everyone's cards set up right now, there's going to be a little genericness to these initial battles. But that's okay. We're gonna learn this together, everyone. We are gonna learn this together. Thank you for getting Vecto Mortis into the fight. Cat People, our second movie, 1942, I believe, and that one will be premiering next week. But it doesn't mean we can't fuck up some shit right now. All right. First up, we got Luminot. They are a ghost, and they have a nice little cannon that does +1 attack and +1 to range. So what we do is we roll to hit. And what that is a 2d6. Anything on a 8 is a hit. All right, this mini cannon might seem powerful, but it's not, I swear. So Luminot's going to roll up to the cat people, which you can't see. Working on that. And just gonna do their hit roll. That is an 8. It's a hit. The miniature cannon fires a miniature cannonball, and it goes sailing towards... Well, who, actually? Will it go sailing towards a cat person? Wow. But does it hit them? That is the question. And here's what the answer is. The hit is 1d4 plus range. Doesn't apply here. And +1 attack. So let's see. Sorry, did I say 1d4? 1d6. 1d6. Whoa, you got a 6. That's 7 damage. Holy shit. Okay, since I don't have the art ready for this, we're gonna have to we're gonna draw like a little cat person just to represent. We're gonna draw a little cat person. Where's my palette? I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing without my palette. There it is. All right, cat person. How do you draw a cat person? I drew it earlier. It's not drawing. It's not drawing. Am I on a different layer? Come on. Cat person. There it is. Oh, and they look cute. And I know all you furries are like, wow, dang, those cat people. They sure are sexy. Yeah. Cat person. Oh, you did 7 damage to this cat person? That's wonderful. Their defense is 1, so they're going to take 6 damage. And we're gonna try this out with, they're going to start at 20 right here. And we're going to do some math and keep track of that health right there. The cannonball soars and pokes the little cat person right in the eye, dealing 14 damage, or sorry, 6 damage. Oh, 14 hit points. The cat is going to react with a cat scratch. Here's the hit. That is a fail. The cat fails. Probably because you shot him with a cannon. Illuminati. Next up, we have Calamity swinging her battle axe. That's a hit. And they're going to do 6 damage plus 1. That's 7 damage to our cat person. They got a defensive 1 that's going to take it down to 5. And what do you know? At 9 hit points. Good rolls. Good rolls, everyone. You really came through. You really came through on the game where you're destroying... The game where you're destroying some non-existent creatures. Next up, Rin. Miniature tank. Let's see this. Miniature tank pulls up. Oh, it just missed. Miniature tank. Sorry, Rin. That's okay. You got some hits in. And that cat. Oh, it is down to 9. Just already has 9 hit points. Well, you know, it's a start. Can't make things too difficult, but that's okay because Vector Mortis is off to a good start. And the rest of you, well, the rest of you just gonna have to try harder. So that's how gameplay typically goes, sometimes with a few extra tidbits or surprises. Looks like my window got messed up. That's great. That's nice. I like that when that happens. Seeing our game board, woo! It's intense. If you actually manage to kill these flicker fiends as they were, you will get some prizes. Yes, that's right. Anytime during the show, you can request to roll or hit up with a special save. It's up to you. We will take breaks and address the results. Godsiders, first time at the stream and already having so much fun. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're having a good time. Welcome, everyone. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy yourself. We're going to be watching a movie, Women of the Prehistoric Planet. Oh, it's going to be great. Stick around for that and get your fill. But first, let's check on the audience here. Tenny_RW, thank you for the follow. We had some wonderful fan art earlier that I'd all love if you checked out. Sorry, I guess it's not fan art. We did have some fan art, but we also had art prompts from a month or two ago. And if you want to see it, go check out Discord. And then jump right into here. And you can see we have some lovely, lovely entrees. And even some ones for tonight's art prompt, which is based on Women of the Prehistoric Planet. Women of the blank planet. Fill in the blank and submit your art and get 20 flicker fluid ounces. Wow. What a deal. What a deal. What is flicker fluid? What is flicker fluid? I know. Some of you are a little green behind the ears. Let me just explain a little bit. Flicker fluid is that wonderful extracted power that comes from watching B-movies. We harvest it ourselves here. That's right. That's right. And we drink it, and we are merry, and there's always a green mist. And if you're human, I just want to warn you, the more you watch, the more you will transform. There is hidden, dormant energy in these terrible films, and they will escape. And that is why we have the board game. See, it all fits together in a neat little package. Now, tonight we have a movie, Most Foul. See, look, we're actually getting into the movie quickly because I know I know how long it took to get into the movie last time, and then everything shut down. Welcome, everyone. Yes, we have some new digs around here. Isn't that nice? There's our lovely theater audience just waiting eagerly. I'm gonna sit right down here with my homies. Hi, everyone. You ready to watch this thing? It is a movie, Planet of the Prehistoric Women. And we got a wonderful poster here. Well, it's a poster. It's a poster, at least. Here, let's see if we can really look at that. It's just a bad it's like a bad, like I didn't even find one that was very good. It's like they didn't want to finish off this little area in the corner here. They're like, yeah, that's enough art. It's so bad quality that zooming in does nothing. So I don't know what's going on here. Little vignettes of the scenes. Anyway, we're going to start this movie over. Yeah, we started it a little bit, but we didn't get very far before the internet entirely crashed. But right now, we're going to jump in and watch. What the fuck is this movie called? Planet of the Prehistoric Women. Roll that
Made by Wendell.
You'll be happy to know this movie was uploaded in 24 pixels. It's gonna be a rough time. Strap on in. I can barely read these names. It's in such poor quality. Yeah, this cut of the film, this film is actually, like, the sound's a little wonky, too. We'll see how we do this. Don't worry, I got the sound jacked up all the way. It is a low movie. There we go. If you can't hear me, let me know. We're gonna run into the Goodyear blimp.
Scott, make an entry in the logbook.
See, I told you the sound was terrible.
On this day, Fleet Command Ship Cosmos
Don't worry,
1
I got subtitles
standing
turned
in
on
deep
so you
space.
can hear.
6 months, 18 days out of Centaurus. Cosmos 2 and 3 are following at 3 months intervals.
I'm kind of tired of space.
Without
this
it.
audio editing.
Well, Doc, you better dust off your dress uniform. We'll soon be home.
Ah, Commander, you've been saying that for the past 6 months. Say, are you sure we're not lost?
Positive. 1 month, 12 days, 4 hours, and 32 minutes to go.
Might as well be a year. That's how long it seems since we left Centaurus.
Excuse me, Doc. That 1 month and 12 days Commander Scott just mentioned, is that our time here in space or time at home?
Our time, Evans. That's about 6 years back home.
6 years
6 more
back
years.
home.
Brother. You know something, sir? We've been gone so long, my kid brother is now 30 years older than me. Is that crazy?
Nope.
That's what happens
You're
when
the
you
little
travel at
brother
near-optic
now.
speeds.
He's
It's
gonna
a
pick
time
on you when you
paradox.
come home.
I suppose in some ways it is crazy.
Imagine what would happen if a married guy came home after 5 years and found his wife was an old woman.
Well, that's why married men can't qualify for cosmic expeditions, Sergeant.
Nope, no ugly women here in Space Corps.
Distress signal from Cosmos 3.
You have your coordinates, Mr. Scott. Try to get an accurate fix on their position. Communications King.
I'm afraid this film is going to burn up while we watch it.
Yes, sir. Clearing all channels.
I have a fix on Cosmos 3, Admiral. She's moved off the programmed course. They're here in the Solaris
See,
star
this is what I'm
system.
talking about.
We passed near there
All this
ourselves a little over 3
touch-based
months ago.
interface. I want a nice
Be a
clicky
dangerous
switch.
area,
Oh,
be
someone
off
ran into
course.
the camera.
Solaris
That's
is a new
okay.
star.
Film's expensive.
Surrounded by
We don't
numerous
have to
planets
reshoot it.
And a great deal of cosmic gas.
If they plunged into one of those gas clouds at full acceleration, they'll burn up in an instant.
Oh, God. Thank God. Sweet relief.
Communications. Anything from Cosmos 3?
Nothing yet, Admiral. We have all channels wide open.
Try to contact them. I'll be right in.
The captain likes to take a few whiskey sours before he really embraces the mission.
Program acceleration.
So if he swears if he's
New ring room standing by.
if he's slurring his words, that's just
Did you
the
hear what I heard, Mr. Bradley?
This is a
We're
sign of the
reducing
captain.
speed.
I heard.
Well, I hope that doesn't mean we've been on the wrong course all this time.
Now,
Let's
not
check
with
the
Scott
floating
navigating.
spear.
He knows where
It
we were,
knows
where
the
we
way.
are, and where we're going to be at any given moment. Past, present, or future. He's an Admiral King, junior grade. I'll check it out. Stand by, Chief.
Thanks for that exposition. It was a great scene. You can move on now.
Don't tell me he's thinking of turning back.
Once
What
we
would you
switch
do?
all them switches,
There are 20 people and a valuable cargo of gravitite aboard that ship. They're his
we need
responsibility.
gravity.
Correction, Doc. There are 12 men in the cargo aboard the Cosmos 3. The rest are Centaurians.
Oh, yes, I forgot. You don't consider Centaurians people, do you, Scott?
I don't think we should put so much trust in them, that's all. After all, they're
Wow.
hardly more than barbarians.
The Centaurians once had a very high culture, Scott. They could again with our help.
You sound exactly like the Admiral. You've both been out here so long, your sense of values have changed.
A deep space colony can't always live by the standards we do back home.
Admiral King's
Those standards
theory
are
of
pretty fucking low.
cosmic colonization. It was required reading at the Academy, Dr. Farrell.
Commander, if you try getting to know the Admiral, you might discover he's quite a remarkable man.
You might like him.
Maybe you've forgotten, Doc. I've been with him on Centaurus for the past 3 years. I believe I know him pretty well.
I've been on his staff for almost 20 years.
Fine,
believe
you're
I
his
know
best
him
friend.
better.
I don't give a shit.
Cosmos Fleet Command Ship 1 to Cosmos 3. Cosmos 1 to Cosmos 3. If you are receiving, please acknowledge.
Shall we keep trying, sir?
They're just gonna ghost us.
Cosmos 3, it's Admiral King. If you are receiving, please advise Captain Ross that he is off course and approaching a dangerous area. Repeat. Your present course will take you into a danger zone.
I fear into
Keep trying.
the danger
Repeat
zone.
the same message on all channels.
Admiral King, do you think something has happened to them?
Yes.
We don't know yet, Linda.
I have friends aboard the Cosmos 3.
Not anymore.
I am afraid for them.
Yeah, you should be.
We all have friends on Cosmos 3.
They're dead
We're all
now.
deeply
Move
concerned.
on. It's time to repopulate the spaceship.
Cosmos Fleet Command Ship 1 to Cosmos 3.
This is Cosmos 3.
Cosmos 1 to Cosmos 3. If you
Help,
can't
the computer
transmit, please
hogtied
acknowledge.
me.
Jack, you've got to listen to me. Both of you. Put away those guns.
A
It'll soon be
space
too late.
mutiny.
No, we're turning back to Centaurus.
Can't you understand? This ship is out of control. Unless you release those guns.
You're out of control.
We're going nowhere but to our death.
You're trying to trick us,
I am
Captain.
not trying to...
Oh, God.
You will take us back
His
to
face is so
Centaurus.
delicate. Don't slam him.
Commander Scott was right. He said the Centaurians couldn't be trusted.
Chang, what are you doing?
Stop. We're turning back to Centaurus.
Chang, this is treasonous. Give me.
We're turning back.
Very strong magnetic field, sir.
We're locked in. It's one of the planets of Solaris. We've entered its field of gravity.
Activate the decelerator, Sergeant.
What does it mean, Captain?
No use.
It means that we're doomed to crash into that planet unless I can regain control of the maneuvering room.
We're all gonna die anyways. Let's make out. Make this a fun death.
Then we shall crash. It is better that we die than be your slaves.
We have never treated you as a slave.
Please, Chang, surrender your arms. The captain knows what is the best.
Quick, Sergeant. The maneuvering room.
Chop.
The gravity compensator.
All the action. Thrill. Not the planet. Prehistoric Planet. The women that are from them.
It's too late, Santa. To the safety chamber. All of you, hurry.
My racism will live on through society.
Emergency stations. Emergency station.
We're royally fucked.
Santa, go to the safety chamber.
You must come too.
No, I'm a man. I don't need no safety chamber. I'm a big, strong man. Stop fighting and pull up. Again, Admiral. Meanwhile,
What do you suppose happened to them, Admiral?
dead. They're
Strong
dead.
magnetic
It's time to
field.
move on. Let's have an orgy.
Cosmic clouds. Any number of things that can happen, but shouldn't.
I wonder how they got so far off course. I mean, it's impossible. They didn't know.
Maybe they're just stupid.
No question about it, Admiral. They're grounded on one of the inner planets of Solaris.
Which
Communications.
one?
Anything coming in?
No, Admiral. Nothing but the homing signal.
Any reply from command headquarters?
I wonder if
Nothing
it's
yet,
going to be
Admiral.
the prehistoric.
Keep me informed.
The Admiral is really upset, isn't he?
My character's
the first
my
ship
favorite
he's ever
character is
lost.
the 2 pixels on the screen
Kara.
right now.
Do you think you would turn back? The High Commander
Into a
reckons you
man?
will.
Never.
I don't think so. We're too close to home.
You know we'll never get there.
Guys,
It's
we're not
just a
passing the
wishful
Bechtel
dream.
test.
I
Quick!
know what you mean.
Somebody talk about the
6
main
months aboard this
the main men characters.
pressurized
Get in
people
here,
package
men!
isn't exactly what I call a pleasure party.
Well, it could be sugar if you'd let
Are you
yourself
not
go.
talking about the other men
Well,
characters?
the vault of outer space.
You really
Let
need
you out of
to
your
fix
darkened
that.
den.
Remedy yet.
Now, be kind
is
to me, ladies. Don't forget
1966.
that I'm your ingenious engineer, the master of the maneuvering room and the activator of your gravitators.
Oh my god, it comes
I mean,
in every
without
5
me,
minutes.
there'd be no
What the
ups
shit?
or downs.
Here we go again.
We're
Well,
not
I suppose
fucking
we are
impressed.
grateful for all these
Okay?
amazing services, Mr. Bradley.
Lieutenant, you just allow this sweet thing a few moments' liberty with your old starmate, and, well, I'll consider you all paid in full.
Back to your gravitators, Wonder Boy. We have work to do.
Now, Lieutenant, there's no reason for you to treat me like a common old
She
Centaurian.
lifted him up by the lapels.
Hey, Linda, I'm sorry. Well, now, you know I didn't mean anything by what I said.
Yeah, he didn't mean nothing except that.
You
Except
know
that
me,
he's a piece
I could
of
light
shit.
up a whole room. Just by
Get the
walking
fuck
out.
out of here, you piece of shit. I hope you get eaten by a derpy dinosaur.
Forget it, Linda. He didn't mean it.
You know, she's right. I mean, Lieutenant Bradley's crazy about you. He loves everybody. You know that.
Unfortunately.
Yes, I know. But I wonder if your people really can accept us, Karen.
Listen, Linda. You have an exciting new life ahead of you. Don't worry about being accepted. When you get around all those young cadets at the academy, you'll forget all about Centaurus and those years in the colony and people
Start freaking out for your
with
life.
narrow minds.
You know, I've never even seen a boy of my own age.
That's because they're all in their 50s now.
The reply from Space Command, Mr. Scott.
They say good luck. Good luck on the prehistoric planet.
Communicate from headquarters, Admiral.
We're all rooting for you.
But as no other communications can be established, it must be assumed that Cosmos 3 has crashed, killing all crew members and passengers. Regret your request to return to Star System Solaris to search for survivors must be denied. Continue on course as programmed.
Well, we're fucked.
Sorry, sir. It would have been a futile effort, Admiral.
We will reverse our course, Mr. Scott. Program a flight plan to take us to Solaris.
I got excited because he said Mr. Scott, but then I remembered we're not watching Star Trek.
All the passengers and crewmen on these ships are my responsibility as long as we are in deep space. We are still in space. We reverse course. Is that clear, Mr. Scott?
We'll go
Yes,
back
sir.
to not space if we just follow the reverse course.
Send a communicator to command headquarters to that effect immediately.
Which is where we were before.
Evans, stand by to reverse course. Horizontal maneuver.
Yes, sir. Maneuvering room, this is control. Stand by
Famous
horizontal
horizontal
activators for a change in course.
Maneuvering room standing by.
I'll talk to you
Pay
later,
attention, space cadets. This movie is educational.
What is all this, Mr.
Do we have any
Bradley? First
spacemen
we
in the
slowed down
audience?
to a walk, and now we change course.
Well, it looks like we're going back, Chief.
You mean Space Command okayed the old man's request?
Well, if they didn't, he's sure going to catch it when we do get home.
Maneuvering room from control. New course is 175 degrees on horizontal plane.
175 horizontal.
Get out of the way.
Program.
Set automatic pilot on Cosmos 3's homing beam for 3 months cruising. Full acceleration.
3 months. Oh, yes, sir.
3 whole months.
Activate maneuver.
Maneuvering. The tension. Pure raw sexual tension. Hey, apparently we're on a planet now. We decided to take a fun-filled adventure to the bayou. The Admiral is very insistent.
We'll stop here for the night. At least it's dry ground.
Don't touch me. I told you to stay away from me. I only want to help you, Lieutenant. You need help.
You're a
Worse for
guard
you and your
down
kind. None of us would need any help.
crystallite. What do they call it?
I'm sorry for what has
Centennial.
happened, but I didn't rebel. Jang was your brother. What's the difference? Jang thinks for himself. I'm not responsible. You're all alike. You take everything from us and you give nothing. I hate all of you. But Sally, we were friends only a few hours ago. We're the same people. Leave me alone, please. And you hate me too, my husband.
Yeah.
No, Zenda, I don't hate you, but
But you wish you'd never heard of Centaurus or me.
I didn't say that.
Centaurus.
You don't have to.
So the difference is that they're just people with a different name. I see what you did there, clever movie creators. Couldn't tackle racism directly on, so you made a sci-fi analogy.
Here, Sally. It'll kill the pain. I wish I could do more. I wish I were a doctor.
You always
Wish I
wishing for
was a
something,
NASCAR
weren't you,
driver.
Chuck? You wished for her and you got her. What did I get? Nothing.
I got a broken
Well,
arm.
I'm gonna try wishing. I wish I were dead.
Come on, Sally.
That could be
We're gonna be
arranged.
all right. Admiral King will come back for us. Cosmos One's probably on its way here this very minute.
Command headquarters will never let him turn back. I know that, and so do you.
Apparently I do. That night, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs? That'd be pretty sweet. See a dinosaur? Perfect amount of time since the movie began for us to see a dinosaur. Man, the ultimate beast. That's not a dinosaur.
Linda, what are you trying to do?
Someone is
Can't
out
sneak
there.
up on me. I have tiger-like reflexes.
You take my sister! Take us from Santos! Do not take us back!
He's mad.
I'll kill you!
He's angry. We'll take him back to Centaurus. Things have escalated. Oh, yes, they have. Life is so violent in space.
10,000 miles, sir. Velocity now 5 miles per second.
All right, Alan. Set gravitation compensators for an altitude of 50 miles. Decelerate to zero velocity.
GC 50 miles, zero velocity. $500,
Stand by emergency.
300, 200, 150, 100, 75, 60, 55, 50. Stationary order, sir. 50 miles and locked in, sir.
Very good, Mr. Scott.
Not good enough, though.
Dr. Farrell, would you join me on the observation deck, please?
Please.
I'll be there in a moment, Admiral. Well, we finally arrived.
Did you have any doubts, Doctor?
About reaching Solarius? No.
But what about finding any of them still alive, Dr. Farrell?
Well, there's always a chance.
Not a very good chance, I believe. But
Yes, the facts do indicate that this planet has an unpleasant environment, but not necessarily hostile. It has a carbon, water, oxygen system.
我到呢邊你講俾醫生聽嘅。
好嘞。Jung has calculated that for the past 3 months while we've been traveling, 18 years have gone by on the planet.
Wow.
You surprise me, John. You're advancing rapidly.
It's Linda's teaching. I believe our Admiral will not give up until he has definite proof there are no survivors.
And it'll probably cost him his command.
Once there were such leaders on Centaurus.
The Admiral has his way, there will be again. He's determined to prove that Centaurus can rebuild its culture.
Do you believe this is so, Doctor?
Well, I'd say that Linda is a brilliant example of what can be done.
Linda was only a baby when she was removed to the colony. The others were not.
What are you trying to tell me, Jung?
My ancestor taught me a people will change their ways only if they wish to do so. A man may be removed from the land, but it is difficult to remove the land from the man.
It's such a beautiful planet. Not barren and desolate like Centaurus.
Yeah, fuck Centaurus!
Peaceful.
It won't be so peaceful down there. It's a young planet. Primitive, treacherous. You can't trust young planets.
What do you mean, Admiral?
They're usually infested with living things completely unknown to us.
Like
Hasn't this planet ever been explored?
Not according to our galactic records.
No sign of life of any kind, Admiral. Human or otherwise.
Creatures on these planets are deceiving. Even on the ground, you can't always trust what you see.
And that's the crash site. Nothing but steaming swamp.
Developed vegetation. 18 years is a long time.
And they couldn't have picked a worse place to crash.
I don't imagine they had much choice. Certainly a botanist's paradise. I'd say this planet is in an age comparable to our place in about 5 million years ago.
Wow, science can surely tell them a lot.
Could man exist in that environment?
Probably. There's bound to be an abundant supply of food.
Damn it, that means they...
I think it would be mostly combating the elements, defending himself from...
Mostly the dinosaurs.
There could be some rather ferocious beasts roaming about that terrain.
Lieutenant Lamont, send a communique to command headquarters. Inform them we're going to make a landing on this planet. Mr. Scott, that deep canyon, beyond the jungle. That's your landing site.
Sergeant Allen, landing stations.
What is with the audio?
Attention all personnel, attention all personnel. Landing stations. Stand by gravitators. Maneuvering room, stand by gravitators.
Maneuvering room ready and standing by. Hate to say it, Lieutenant, but I got a feeling the old man's got a bad case of cosmic fever.
Lieutenant,
Well,
go straight to
adventure, Chief? I
HR.
thought you loved this life.
Spirit I've got, adventure I've had, love I was looking forward to.
I know what you mean, Chief. Remember the words of that great planetary prophet?
Yeah, what he said?
He said, let them that don't want none have memories of... Forget it.
Wah, 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 wah. Oh, that's Lieutenant Sexual Assault. What a card.
1 and 2 secure. Standing by.
What about number 3? I told you you're not very good at your job. Just don't listen.
Attention all personnel. Secure from landing stations.
Scott, as soon as Dr. Power completes his atmosphere reports, I want you to lead the search party to the crash site.
Whatever you say, Admiral.
Why are you so opposed to this mission?
Why are you such an ass?
Some of the men on Cosmos 3 were your close friends.
That's the logic of it that I don't understand. Their emergency circuits have been open all these years. Not once has anyone tried to send a message. Now, to me, that suggests there's no one here to send it.
Mr. Scott, the one single valuable lesson I've learned in my years of exploration is that logic is not always reliable. Proving the uncertain can sometimes produce rewarding results. Nothing else, our landing on this planet might clear the way for a new colony.
Assuming that it's safe for a colony to exist on this planet.
For me, just for Daddy.
That is the unknown factor. Let's get about discovering the truth.
Truth. Looking for the truth. This is a swampy forest. Swamp's almost done. It's boiling now. Just gotta add in the cheese packets. Exploration, the likes you've never seen.
Let's take a break. Go easy on the water.
Facciamo una sosta qui. Bevete pure un po' d'acqua.
Everyone take 1 oxygenian tablet. No more.
Now, this air isn't humid, Doc. It's liquid.
Like breathing underwater.
Hot water. We'll get used to it. Who needs it?
Yeah. Imagine having to live in an inferno like this.
Probably not too bad up in the Highlands. This planet's not too unlike Centauria. A little less oxygen, more nitrogen, perhaps. I imagine the Centaurians could adapt to this planet very easily.
With all this vegetation? No, they like the deserts, Doc. You give them barren, wind-swept oceans of sand, and they're happy.
Say, Doc.
Kind of an asshole.
Mr. Pearl. Old Jung said that in the 3 months it took us to get back to this planet, 18 years passed by here. How does he figure that?
Alan, I've told you half a dozen times.
It's science. Don't try to question
What's the matter
it.
with you?
Okay, so you told me. So I still don't see it.
It's a matter of reference points, Alan. On the ship, we were traveling at one speed. This planet travels at another.
You get it, kid? For 3 months, we've been barreling along at near the speed of light.
Yeah. I know that. But I
Look.
All you
this
gotta
planet
know
rotates
is that
on its axis
18
at only
years have
1,000 miles
passed.
an hour. Now, that speed determines the length of the day and the month and the year here.
We getting through?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, look, at the speed we were traveling in space for 3 months, that was the equivalent of 6,500.
Oh my God, who
plus
gives a
days
shit?
and
Let's go
nights
shoot
here.
an
And
iguana.
that adds up to 18 years. You get it?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's simple. It's just a matter of reference points. Anybody can see that.
See anything? You birds.
He's not long for
Nothing
this
else.
world, I can tell.
What do you expect to see? A welcoming committee?
He's gonna
Don't
die.
get funny.
Because he's the naive one.
Hey. You hear something, Chief?
I'm gonna go venture out alone and go take a look.
Something walking around over there.
Oh, this is the moment we've been waiting for. A dinosaur! Ah, it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex! Ah, well, that's taken care of. That was barely an inconvenience. We did it, men. We killed our
You all right,
first
Alan?
thing.
Yeah, I think so. What is it, Alan?
What if that's the only dinosaur
Can't find a
we see?
heartbeat.
What if that's the only one?
Nothing like a little adventure,
That's
eh,
it.
Lieutenant?
Just
That's
the
a beaver
iguana.
Cosmos 1, this is Scott.
Do you receive me?
We just
Cosmos
killed,
1
we
receiving
just
you,
killed
Commander.
dinosaur like a bunch of
Stevens standing
badasses.
by.
Anson informed the Admiral that I advised no one be allowed to leave the ship without being well armed.
Scott, this is
You're gonna
King.
want to bring the iguana
What's wrong out there?
rifles.
Oh, we've encountered one of those deceptive creatures you mentioned. The giant lizard. It's been destroyed, but I'm sure there are others
You
in
mean
this
a
area.
dinosaur, the most deceptive of
We're
the
about halfway
super
to the crash
beasts.
site now, Admiral. I'll leave a beamer at this location. That's all, sir.
Very well, Mr. Scott. Carry on. Keep a sharp watch.
Good job. I love
Want to be covering your guard down.
Yes, sir.
Very well, Mr. Scott. Carry on. Keep a sharp watch. You don't want to be caught with your guard down.
You know,
How did
I
you ever
respect
qualify for this
authority,
duty, Bradley?
Lieutenant. Sexual
My
assault.
commanding officer asked for volunteers for an important expedition. I thought he meant exhibition.
I'm gonna
All right,
slap
Jim,
you.
Let's move. And keep a sharp watch.
That's where they grow lizards around here. I'd hate to run into a snake.
Everything's
was the
closed
line,
to seal,
everybody.
all outside hatches.
What
Sorry,
a
man,
comedic
everybody's canceled.
character.
No one is to leave the ship under any circumstances.
Have they located the Cosmos 3, sir?
Where's you going
Not
to get
yet.
some whiskey?
Well, there goes the ball game, huh?
They must have run into trouble out there.
Well, I wish I was with them. Anything would be better than being stuck in this king-size community capsule.
Tugging
Admiral
on
King.
my,
Linda's
tugging
on
on
the
my
ship.
suspenders.
Are you sure?
She says she wished to breathe the fresh air, to feel the warmth of the sun. I advise her
Damn you,
not to leave without
Calaxians.
your permission.
What? No, wait, no, they're called
She's been dying to get off the ship ever since we
No.
landed.
Seradians. Centennialans. I'm getting closer.
Harris, get my field gear. Radio, Mr. Scott. Tell them that we'll be...
Admiral King, you can't take this chance, sir. If anything should happen to you or
Those
Commander Scott,
gentlemen-
the ship would never leave this planet.
All right. Harris, you and Wilson go look for her. She's probably near the ship.
Yes, sir.
Bring laser rifles with her. And guard at all times.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, Admiral. We'll find her.
Poor Linda.
You can tell they're novices
such a
because
lost
they still have
child.
suspenders. They can't keep their pants up.
Fran, anything happens to her, I'll never forgive myself.
I understand.
She's just like a mother. Independent, curious, filled with childlike dreams of another world.
The Centaurian heritage cannot be changed.
Like her bodacious booty.
I didn't know he knew Linda's mother. I thought she was killed in the Centaurian travel war.
It is true, but the Admiral knew her long before that.
But
He
the
made
Ant-Man,
many
huh?
expeditions into the desert in those years.
John, who was Linda's father?
No one will ever know.
Was it the Admiral? Because that seems likely. We're getting all sorts of twists. It's amazing what those Imagineers can do. Let's take a visit to Tom Sawyer's Island. We have women bathing in the nude. You asked and we delivered wet boobies for all. It's too bad that watering hole is a prime place for meat eaters to eat humans. and learn, I guess. Now we can't see her. You're gonna fucking die. You're gonna fucking die, bitch. Shit's about to go down. We saw your movie. Oh, God. Ask about the exposition man. He let us into a snake. Is it a big snake? No, it's a snake. It's a snake.
Oh, I don't know. It sounded like a bird call to me.
Come on, Lynn's in trouble. Sounded like a bird call to me. What do you do flopping around in the water? Mini crossbow. Who's that? Did they find the prehistoric women? Well, they never say the women are prehistoric. It's women from the prehistoric planet. Oh, right, 18 years has passed. So now they have become the women from the prehistoric planet, right?
Get a load of this place, will you? It's a regular paradise island.
Yeah? It's also the end of the trail. Unless you're a mountain goat.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think she climbed up there.
To be.
I think we missed her. I think maybe she's back here someplace.
Wait a minute. Tracks. She's been right around here someplace.
Yeah. Do you think she fell in? I mean,
yeah, probably.
Do the Centaurians know how to swim?
I don't know.
Our boat!
Yeah, that's hers, all right.
Let me smell it. Yeah, that's her.
Look at the size of that thing. Must be 20 feet long. Come on, let's get back to the ship.
Sure glad you can point it out, because I don't see that.
Take 5.
Music, audio, sound effects, take 5.
What's the matter, Bradley? This hike too much for you?
Oh, no, Doc. I always enjoy a 40-mile walk on a lovely day like this.
Well, this is good for you. The last time I gave you a physical, you were 10 pounds overweight.
Are you kidding, Doc? I've been on a diet for 7 days. And so far, all I lost is a week.
You volunteered.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. I'm always volunteering for something. I remember one time back at headquarters, I volunteered for a karate course. They taught me all the chops, the head, the neck, the shoulder.
Someone kill this man!
The karate
Eat
kick,
this man!
And the over-the-head throw. High keeper! Hot!
He's obviously supposed to be the audience's darling. Oh, how he hits on women.
After completing the course, I became a karate expert. I went around breaking boards with my bare hand. The first time I saluted Admiral King, I almost knocked my brains out. And I had to volunteer for this mission to Centaurus, and look where it got us.
You working on your stand-up routine?
Like you always told me,
how's that going for you?
Spirit of adventure.
Oh, that's the thing. That's what makes all of this worthwhile. The adventure. Day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Oh, the sheer thrill of it all. Perusing the planets, unifying the universe, galloping through the galactics. I'll never forget one expedition we had to the planet Gage. If I lived to be
He's trying to make this movie more
we landed our ship
exciting.
in the middle of the densest part of the jungle.
God bless him.
And we were about
God
200
bless him.
yards from the ship when out of this big cave came a huge, ferocious beast, 40 feet tall, scaled from head to toe, with fire and flame shooting out of all 3 nostrils. Well, I raised my laser gun. I fired the activating mechanism, but the gun wouldn't work. It looked like certain death for all of us. But then I thought of something. I reached back and I grabbed a handful of yours, and I threw it right in the beast's face and killed it.
Just a minute, Brad. You reached back and grabbed a handful of what?
Yours. A handful of yours. And I threw it right in the...
What the fuck is that?
What's yours?
I'll have a 3-day pass, sir, so Sugar and Ensign Stevens and I can find a quiet spot.
I know I shouldn't have asked.
And we'll go ahead.
Let's move out, shall we?
That's it. That's the only enjoyment you're getting from this picture. Everyone move along. Look at all these exotic animals that I've never seen on Earth before. Welcome to the Prehistoric Planet with women. It's okay, audio. You're doing your best.
Girl. Pretty girl.
Who are you?
I am Tang.
Tang is a Centaurian name.
Tang is a delicious
Centaurian.
beverage that you can drink in space.
You are Centaurian. We are same.
Well, how did you get here?
18 years
planet?
ago.
It is my homeland.
You were born here. Your mother was aboard the Cosmos 3. There were survivors.
Survivors?
Yes, your mother and father. Where are they?
Well, it's customary for us to eat them once we leave the womb, so...
I will take you to them.
Take you to their graveyard.
Tang? Where are my clothes?
I took them off.
You fall in water.
Now you are naked. Follow me.
Yes, I remember. There was a serpent.
I kill serpent. I bring you here. Come.
I turn into Belt. Come. Only have 80s club dress for you to wear. Do you like our double chin idol? He's a very big boy. What? Huh? It must be a Solarian, Centurion custom.
It is Xander. She's beautiful.
Mother. Father.
That is Lieutenant Anderson. He's not a Centaurian.
My father.
I must tell the Admiral about this. I must go back to the ship that brought me here. Do you know where the ship is, Tang?
I know. I take you there.
So are they in suspended animation, or are they just frozen? Well, this the planet's lousy with snakes. Burn it down. Burn it down. Another thing is dead. High five. High fives all around.
won't bother anybody anymore.
Except in hell.
Mr. Scott, sir, I've just made a very important decision. The last time I volunteered was the last time I volunteered.
It's fast thinking, Alan. I'll see that a note of this is entered in your service record. Now, let's move. Commander, I think we'd better take a breather. I know you're anxious to get to the crash site, but if we don't conserve our energy, we'll never make it back to the ship.
All right, time to write down that you were a good boy and killed a snake.
You know something, Mr. Bradley? I'm beginning to lose my spirit of adventure.
What's the problem, Scott? Oh, no problem. You look like you're a million miles away. And I was thinking about something that happened back on
a Prehistoric Planet.
Xander? The Centaurian girl? Now, why would I be thinking about her? Isn't it about time you stop lying to yourself, Scott? You don't really hate the Centaurians. The fact is, you hate yourself for not facing up to the truth. The truth about what? You and Xander. What are you trying to say, Doc? You were in love with her, weren't you? Whatever gave you that idea? Oh, come on now, Scott. We all knew about it. Admiral King, Captain Ross, Jung, even Karen. No one criticized you for it.
You hit
Everyone
that.
accepted the
We
fact
all know.
that you know, Doc, I think this heat is beginning to affect you. Now, you listen to me, son. You're going to have to face up to this someday, and it might as well be right now. Face up to what, Dr. Farrell? The truth. You wanted that girl, but you wouldn't admit it to yourself. And now you've lost her to someone else. And you've been eating your heart out about it ever since. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I'll draw you a picture. Xander and Lieutenant Anderson were married just before we left Centaurus. Married. That's right. You see, Anderson loved her too, but he didn't hesitate to tell her so. I don't believe it. Well, I don't care whether you believe it or not. It's the truth. And it's about time you faced up to it.
Oh, no. This didn't go well for him. Curse you, space-time. Still a chance to drown ourselves and get out of the movie.
What a smell.
Smell? I don't smell anything.
Yeah.
Bottle light them up, you have a great secret weapon.
Well, they could use it for deodorant. You rub it on, the smell stays, but you disappear.
That's boiling crude oil, Commander.
Boy, what a spot for a steam bath.
Shut the fuck up with your jokes.
Hand me that rope.
Are you a theater major? Do you want to go sing Happy Birthday at Bennigan's? Because it sounds like you want to. Yeah, that's a Caroline.
Scott's a good man, Bradley. He'll make a fine fleet captain as soon as he finds himself.
Yeah, but what a miserable place to have to search.
The best. A hazardous mission is like the mirror of truth. When you face it, you see your true self.
Say, Chief, you and Mr. Bradley are engineers. Why don't you build a better bridge?
Wrong kind of engineers.
Why didn't you go fuck
You
yourself?
scared, Alan?
Frankly, yeah.
I don't think Alan better try it.
Okay, Chief. Alan, you stay behind. Better leave a beamer.
You wet your pants over here, and we'll continue on.
I'm okay, Doc. If you can make it, I can.
Suit yourself.
Here I go.
He's got it
And
secure.
he's
Let's
dead.
go.
He's gonna fall.
Hey, Alan, don't follow so close.
Don't fall so close. I told you he was gonna die. The music doesn't lie. My foot's wet. No, it's damn. It's so wet. Swamp water, not even once. It's okay. There's nothing we can do. Let's move on.
Something just happened to me. Got a little shook, I guess.
You never seen a man die in a couple of seconds by stepping into a
No,
swamp?
we're almost there. Let's move on. Come on, son.
Who's next? Why does he get to leave the movie and we all gotta stay here? I want to be cooked in a swamp.
The impact must have been something fierce.
Kind of sickening, isn't it?
Nobody could have survived this crash.
Bradley, you and the chief wait here. We can't be sure what we might find inside. You with me, Doc?
What about scary skeletons? Oh my god, it's like 18 years have passed. I thought there'd be more dinosaurs on this prehistoric planet. We've seen absolutely none.
Cap Ross.
That iguana did not count.
Something strange about all this sky.
Something real peculiar.
I want to check every compartment in the ship. That's Bradley and the chief to get on back here.
Photos of Captain Anderson. I'll just hold on to this.
Well, it's the same situation down in the maneuvering room. The entire engineering crew.
That's about all of them. It's like a tomb.
You know, there's one thing that puzzles me, Doc.
What do you gotta say?
Hatches are left standing open. And looks like some of them have been forced. It's almost as though...
As though someone else had searched through the ship?
Yeah, something like that.
That's not a joke. Why do we even keep you around if you're not gonna go with the funny ha-has?
We've accounted for all but 5. There were 5 survivors.
You mean that recorder still works after 18 years?
The emergency power pack is as good as the day it was installed.
Wow, they really build them
Listen to this.
like they used to.
And now there are only 3 of us. I don't expect Sergeant Long to last more than a few days now.
We've all had sex to try and spread his seed and his genetic material, but unfortunately, a lot of us are men.
I'm also certain that my fever will soon overcome me. There are no more drugs aboard the ship. Lieutenant Anderson, Navigation Officer, Cosmos 3, Year 1.
Sorry, Lieutenant, I demoted him to Captain.
That's the last report.
74 long days. Watching the sky. Waiting for us. Waiting for death. Anderson knew it would take us 18 years to get back. The important thing is, he knew we would. Thank God we did.
You think they might be alive up in the mountains?
It's possible.
I don't want to climb the mountains. Let's just say no and get out of here.
Hey, Chief, what's wrong? What's wrong with him, Doc?
I don't know.
He's having a meltdown. He can't take the movie anymore. Any way out?
Tarantula, don't make any quick moves. Doc, keep perfectly still. May I have your laser gun?
Yes, sir.
Can we see that 3-nostril dragon that was breathing in his story?
Careful, Scott. He sees you.
Did they say tarantula?
Look out, he's gonna jump.
Tarantulas don't jump.
I think he died more from shock.
I like
than
how
poison.
every fucking weapon just
Like the chief said, we'll be lucky if we survive.
explodes in a great plume of smoke. Or fire. They kill the tarantula, everybody. Everything's okay. Except for that guy.
What else is on the tape? I'd rather not say.
Well, moving on. Someone
Central
died.
and
It's all right.
Revolt, is that it? 2 of them did. They murdered Ross. This'll hit the Admiral pretty hard. Yeah. Hit them pretty hard too, Doc.
Time to wander over in this direction. I love how bright they keep their whites. I hung your clothes out here to dry after I wore them.
Still soaking wet.
These better clothes. Not wet.
Oh boy, silver spandex. Lieutenant Anderson had quite the tastes. Finally, she can have an armband. That's what she's been wanting.
They were your mother's.
Yes. You will wear them?
You will pretend to be mother?
You wait here, Tang.
No, I watch. And one pretty dress for me.
How long have your mother and father been gone, Tang?
Many years. I was child.
And who taught you to speak? How to live?
Mother teach. She lived until 5 years before.
Do you live here all alone?
Yes. Alone.
No, I have you.
Are there any other people on this planet?
Yes, there are others. Savages who hate and kill. They do not want Tang to live in their country. They
I
are
keep telling them they don't own entire planet.
only enemy.
But there is room for many people to live here. Why should they object?
They are primitive men. They do not know how to think as we do. They are savages who fear men who are different. Beautiful girl.
You look just like Mommy.
My name is Linda.
My name is Tang. I think
Tang
we established that.
and Linta.
If you live here all alone, who undressed me?
Linda's clothes wet. I undress.
Whoa! What?
I did not mean to hurt you.
What the fuck? Go find those savages, quick!
Do not be afraid of me.
I
You
am
just
not afraid
startled
of
me,
you,
that's
Tang.
all. All right. Well, there you have it. This is what's happening.
return now to our safe dwelling above the canyon to the west. Lieutenant Anderson, Navigation Officer, Cosmos 3. Year 1, 74th day.
Canyon to the west. I would place him in the upper end of this canyon. Cave high on the cliffs. There they'd be fairly safe from the creatures in the lowlands.
Is there any time you're not drunk off your ass?
Do you seriously believe any of them are still alive?
I must, if I prove the contrary.
Well, then why haven't they used the radio? Or continue the tape report beyond 74 days?
Close your eyes, it's almost like we're listening to a Leslie Nielsen movie.
Even if we find nothing but their remains.
2001 A Space Travesty, unfortunately, but it kind of sounds like him.
Are the dead worth more lives of the living?
Yeah.
Hasn't this venture cost enough?
No.
Sergeant Allen, the chief, Linda?
I'm not convinced that Linda is dead either.
I think we can kill a few more people.
She might possibly be a captive.
A captive?
Addison Wilson said the serpent was killed by metal shaft, possibly an arrow. Might be primitive men on this planet.
Well, that is possible. We just haven't seen any trace of them yet.
We certainly have
Tomorrow
not.
morning I'm going to go out and find out. I'll go alone if necessary.
No, necessary. We got 15 minutes left. Maybe we'll see a dinosaur or a prehistoric person. Maybe not. Reach for the booze. There you go, Daddy. Future music from the future, this is future music. Geisha's dead and everyone listens to this. Run away!
Hey, sugar, how about the next dance?
This wasn't an invitation!
Come on, stop it. You know I can't stand that.
Oh, you know you love it.
Yeah, but not when we can't do anything about it.
All right, break it up. Mr. Bradley, didn't you ever read the regulations covering shipboard romances?
You've got to have two at least.
This started a long time before we came aboard.
Well, you better save it until you get back home, or you'll find yourself with a busted ensign.
Oh, now, Lieutenant, you wouldn't pull your rank on a sweet little junior officer like this just because you're jealous.
Oh, Bradley, there are some men who can send me right into orbit. You couldn't even get me onto the launching pad.
Mr. Scott!
Oh, no, she didn't.
Mr. Bradley, why isn't my field gear ready?
Well, we were listening to music, and I was groping.
Yes. Where's Mr. Scott? Why is the search party ready to leave?
Mr. Scott left a little while ago with the search party, sir. He took Dr. Harris with him. He said he wouldn't let anybody else go.
Oh. He said that, did he?
Not
Those
even me.
were your orders, weren't they, Admiral?
Yes.
That's right, I'm the Admiral.
Has he reported in yet?
No, sir. He said he would investigate the waterfall area and then report to you.
He said, fuck this movie, I'm getting off screen
Let me know the
as
moment
fast
you
as
get
I
one.
can and finding an exit.
Hey, you know something? He didn't tell Scott to go. He was going to go himself.
Yes, I know. The commander told me about it last night.
God damn it, we're gonna die if it's the last thing I do. Everyone must fall to the planet.
Hey, we searched this area thoroughly.
Oh, the prehistoric.
She isn't here, Admiral. We're going to head for the cliffs now. I'll let you know if we find anything. Yes, sir.
We're running out of sets to wander around.
Doc, what kind of metal would you say this is?
Shiny one.
Some kind of steel alloy? This was made from wreckage of Cosmos 3. What are you driving at? Well, there's only one kind of device that shoots an arrow like this. A crossbow. Maybe a Centaurian crossbow. Doc, we might be on the trail of the very man who murdered Captain Ross.
It's a magical playground of snakes and iguanas. Welcome to paradise, where I will be slapping you in the face more often than not.
Food? Yes.
What the
From the
fuck
trees,
is that?
from the vines, from this land. I prepare while you sleep.
Oh, I have never seen such beautiful food. On Centaurus, at the colony, and on my ship, we have only synthetic food to eat.
I know. Mother speak of this before she leave on long journey beyond.
It's mostly fruit, so if you don't like
I do
fruit...
not like colony. This much better food.
Iguana testicles.
It is delicious.
Fresh.
You're right, Hank. This is better food.
You have much to learn. Time will teach.
No, that one's mine. You can't eat that one. You're not supposed to eat that. That's poison. It's pure 100% poison. It was a joke.
It is Tico, my hungry friend. He will show you how to eat this.
What? A banana? You know what this movie needs? We already got the dinosaurs. Tons of those. We got the prehistoric women. I think this movie needs a dirty monkey. Oh, him? That's just the monkey that I pay to have sexual favors with. He's not important.
Calm, be calm. Linda not hurt you. She new friend. Show Linda you are a good friend.
He tore off my mother's face, but we're cool now.
Here, Tico. Here we are. Here we are. Take a while.
Go back to your trainer off screen. You can't save your movie by putting in a monkey. It almost helped. It almost did. For a moment I was like, oh, this is Dunstan Checks In. But I remembered what we were watching. Oh, now he's got the bong. Control it with music? This is all I do. 24 hours a day. It's train my monkey. There's not a lot of time to do things other than that. Yeah, got it all right here, bananas and a monkey.
Yes, Tang.
Linda like Tang's food?
Yes.
Linda like Tang?
Linda loved Tang.
Thanks for saving me. And they lived happily ever after. And the monkey watched. He closed his eyes because he's a little gentleman, little monkey gentleman.
I will have to return to my friends on the ship. They will be worried for me.
Eat bananas and listen to me play flute.
Let's bring them presents.
For Dancing Monkey.
You like friends on ship more than Tang.
I'm going to kill you like mother and father.
What you say is not true.
And all the rest.
I love you. Come on, help me with the present.
No.
Linda, tag her on, swim!
Big Tang falling in water. Very funny. maybe this funny too.
Things just are about to get like super serious, and then she just like switches it up. Let's not go down that road yet of him being crazily obsessed with you. And he probably killed everybody. This is the greatest love story ever told. Tang and Winter. Love blossoms under strange circumstances. Near death, mostly. In this instance.
Your ship.
But you can never return. Now that you've tasted of Tang.
Centaurus was once like this. What if it can?
They will take Vinta away.
And Tang too. We will go to a new homeland together.
No. Mother
I
and
like
father
my
are
monkey.
here.
I like my iguanas and my snakes.
This is Vinta's home.
Yes, Tang. This is Linta's home. But I have to tell the Admiral.
Why tell Admiral?
He's my friend. He's like a father. The only one I've ever known.
Like father. We will go to him.
I kill fathers. He's very good at that. Oh no! Hey, get away from that guy. He's actually pretty crazy. He's not as civilized as us. We're trying to protect you. He's bad news. Get away from her, you savage. Get it, because it's like they're reversed. He said they were savage. There is a complete lack of women running around in cheetah print bikinis. I thought there was going to be a whole bunch more. See, this is the problem with getting these movies mixed up. I was probably thinking of Voyage to the prehistoric women of the old planet. Or one of the other ones that is exactly like this movie. And almost exactly named. We should just watch all of them, all three of them. See which of the prehistoric planets we like more. There's literally 3 movies exactly like this. And this is why it was confusing to find the movie. Oh my god.
Easy, Linda. Now. Hold her a second.
Let me go! Let me go!
She's hysterical. Put her out.
Why was she trying to go back, Doc?
I don't know, Harris. Delirious, I guess.
Se mi avesse lasciato parlare, le avrei spiegato che è stato un errore.
Non credo che sia... I don't think it'd make any difference.
What?
She's gonna remain there like that until Scott brings that boy back.
Why is some of our audio in Spanish?
He's alive. I'm sure that Scott would have found him by now if the wound was really
over the
critical.
course of this whole movie, you heard it, right?
Not myself.
Just little moments.
Look, take it from me,
spoken
David.
in Spanish.
If that boy can be found, Scott will find him.
Bradley just reported in. They've lost the trail. Stopped suddenly at the edge of a cliff.
I'm getting tired of this prehistoric planet and the one kind of dinosaur that's on it.
Radio Mr. Scott,
You have
return to
5
ship.
minutes left and you didn't show a goddamn dinosaur.
once more, Jung.
This is gonna wrap up real quick, huh?
I believe it's hopeless, Commander.
All right, let's
King
go
wants to
home.
report back to the ship. He's afraid old Smokey over there's going to blow its top and shake the walls down to the canyon.
All right, let's go.
Sorry, sir.
We couldn't fix the movie.
Mr. Scott, prepare the ship for departure.
Yes, sir.
She's just like, I guess Tang's gone.
I hate you.
Yes,
I
yes,
hate
yes.
all of you.
Of course you do, Ensign.
Sergeant Evans, crew to stations.
Yes, sir.
She went
Attention
native.
all personnel.
She'll snap out of it once she gets back into the
Ascend
cold,
station.
loving embrace of deep space.
Raise the ramp. Close all inner and outer doors.
Bring up!
Hold it!
Well, we saved nobody. And we lost many. Why did you wait until the last second? Winda, whatever your name is. I want to die with Tang. Only he understands me and knows how to slap me when I get out of line. When I get out of line. Oh, I got the hiccups. Watch the credits roll before they even start leaving the fucking planet. You're all dumb. You're all dumb. You should have just taken off.
Get this ship out of here, Mr. Scott. I'll find her. Linda!
You're all gonna die. Maybe this was a bad idea.
You get back to the ship. That's an order. We're both going back. I can't leave her here. I can't. Look, leave me here. I have to find her. Don't you understand? She's my responsibility. She's all I have. Linda's my daughter. Linda!
We know, but smack. Get on back in that ship. My God, why? Let's get off this shitty planet. Bye, Linda. Bye, Tang. Enjoy your new life. This movie shouldn't be called Women from the Prehistoric Planet. It should be called Woman from the Prehistoric Planet. Oh, he's dead. He died.
Tang.
He's under that rock. He's under that rock right now. He's a pancake. It is I, Tang. You've chosen poorly. And now you're stuck on this terrible island. That volcano happens every day, by the way. That is not a rare occurrence at all. And then they fucked. Lady I just met. What? He falls into the pond and drowns because he can't swim. Love in a hellish wilderness. Love in a hellish wilderness. That's what we have.
All right, Sergeant. Stand by, vertical gravitators.
I miss my daughter. Damn hiccups.
Hold it, Scott. They're alive, Admiral. Linda and the boy, look.
Leave them be.
Attention.
They're
Attention.
where they belong.
Linda is alive.
Linda and the boy are alive.
Hey, stand by, men.
Isn't that the guy we tried to shoot?
Well, Mr. Scott,
Let's go out and shoot him again.
let's get about going home.
Me, we're not going back for them, Admiral?
No, we'll not go
Fuck
back.
him.
They'll be happy here.
Fuck
They belong
them.
here. They belong to each other. Together,
Actually, no, we
they'll
want to go
create a
back
world
up
of
into
their
modern,
own.
into modern
Who are we
days.
to remove people from their homeland?
Wow.
Sergeant Evans, activate controls.
It looks like we all learned a little something about racism here.
The Admiral's a different man.
So am I.
And so is Commander Scott.
Come here, let's be heterosexual. Come here, let's be heterosexual. Fuck off and never come back. This is the worst Star Trek episode of all time. Oh no, they exploded in the stratosphere.
Make an entry in the ship's log. On this day, Fleet Command Ship Cosmos 1 is
We
retiring
wasted a whole
from the
bunch
third
of time,
planet
and
of
now
the solar
30 years
system.
have
As this planet
passed.
rotates before unknown,
My grandchild is now
we'll
70
enter its
years
location in the
old.
galactic record. From this day forward, third planet of Solaris will be known as the Blue Planet. We designated planet Earth.
Whoa! Now that was a twist. I was not expecting that. They did an Adam and Eve story. Were y'all expecting that? Because I was not. Whoa. That last line probably made the film. Did it make it much better? No. But we endured. These dang hiccups. I am so sorry. How am I supposed to talk about the women of the prehistoric planet? Well, we definitely had a lot of a nice juicy take on racism circa the 60s. Nice little analogy with the race of humans from the future being I suppose treated as lessers, and them kind of learning a lesson, and the Admiral having his daughter. Yeah, okay. I mean, you know, since this is the 60s, I mean, I guess that has a message. It's just that the movie wasn't very good, so the message is don't be a dick. Racism. Yeah, pretty decently written, I suppose. Like, here's what I mean. Like, the concept itself is actually pretty fun. It's just not a very well written movie. I like the concept. I like this space-time travel thing. That's the interesting little bit of science fiction that people in the 60s probably haven't gotten too much exposure to. I like that theme, but, you know, You saw what we watched. This is not the movie I was expecting. I think I was expecting Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women. Yes, their names are so similar, but they're different. They are completely different. That was our first movie. And I don't want to alarm anyone, but that dinosaur is still there. That derpy dinosaur is still there, and Dorpledoo is on its way to hand its ass to them. The shitty dinosaur is from our movie tonight. Women from the Prehistoric Planet. Next week's movie, Cat People. And the cat people are here, and they have taken a considerable amount of damage. They're down from 20 hit points to 9, thanks to Vecto Mortis. And we will see if they can finish them off. Or maybe Crixengore will have to step in and put on their big boy pants. This is a new game board, and you can start rolling for your house of choice. You've probably seen this pop up a little bit. There it is again. So that's how you can do it. You could do it whenever. So don't feel pressured to do it right now. A quarter just accumulates, and then I'll do them, and then you move on the board, and the whole purpose is to destroy these flicker fiends. I hope you got your tasty treat of flicker fluid. If you'd like to discuss the movie in more detail, head on over to our Discord. We got some forums you can check out and continue the conversation. Sorry for the hiccups. I got bad hiccups. I got bad hiccups. Sorry about the delays today. I know we had kind of a hard time streaming because the internet just totally botched out earlier. But it was nice to be able to finish this one. We will be doing this again next week. And yeah. I have to do some filming tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get to bed at a decent time. It's almost 10. So I'd love to hang out and play with you some more. But we're going to have to save that. Maybe I'll be back this weekend. I want to give you guys a little bit more time. So thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we will start again this weekend. And be sure to catch our next movie next week.